Hey guys, welcome to this video. Today I want to showcase a new base style or base build that I just recently finished. I was inspired by this by just a couple of ideas. It's just like deep thinking as far as like tower bases and building watchtowers. A lot of people don't really like them, but I figured I can kind of maybe think of a way to maybe make it useful and make a base out of it. So I came up with this Watchtower bunker base, and it's kind of inspired by like having like a really compact design and kind of having like watchtowers for like, you know, vantage points and just keeping things real tight, real simple, and it's really I would say a good fit for like a solo player. Like I said, it's a really small base, but it has everything you need and it has a unique design to it as well. So without further ado, guys, we're just gonna do a quick walkthrough and tour of this base. Alright, so coming through the front door, things are really, like I said, very compact in this base. As you can see, it does have a lot of watchtowers in close proximity, hence the name of the base. But the reason I did it this way is because I just wanted to make things kind of close knit and make it to where like the watchtowers kind of, you know, in some kind of way kind of transition from one to the other. And so just using spacing and everything and just arranging the watchtowers in a certain position, I was able to achieve a nice effect with it. So just coming in, I have one watchtower here, just a frontal watchtower. And the neat thing about this base build actually is you can use the concept of this design all together. You can just use it however you want to, and it's a really modular design. So in places where you see I have watchtowers set, you can actually omit those watchtowers and maybe put something else there, or maybe expand the base out. For example, if I didn't want this watchtower here, I can omit it and maybe put like a storage room here and maybe another door right next to this one, or I can expand it out further that way and just make like maybe like an outside tent area. So the base design itself is really compact, but it's also very modular, so you can make it however you want to. So despite, you know, my design, you can kind of take the idea and go with it and make it your own. That's basically what I'm saying. But continue with the base build. Coming in, we have a tower right here in the front just for frontal view. Just coming over to the right side, there's also another tower, and I'll just take you right here straight through the middle of the base. And as you can see, there's like an overhead passage here, and it's just kind of like this really subterranean feel, kind of you know, just kind of underground kind of feel here, which kind of gives it the gives it a bunker type feel, which is what I was trying to achieve. Almost like an underground kind of loot room, something like that. But it's a really neat design. It's basically one watchtower here, and you can actually build another watchtower. If you can see, it's right next to it. And here's a ladder to the one on the left, but you can't go up to it due to this watchtower being in the way. But what it does is it creates a really neat effect to where these you know, the walk platforms kind of overlap and kind of give you like a walkway, and underneath it kind of creates a bit of a, I guess, walkthrough or kind of underground kind of feel to it. So it's really neat. But just going through the base, the really neat design, really neat thing I like about this design is as you can see over here to the left, I mean to the right, I have my bed here laying underneath. And the neat thing is, despite having the watchtowers here, it's still very convenient and usable because you can actually place storage boxes and items underneath the watchtower. So as you see, I have my bed here. I actually have a storage cabinet right here, just, you know, coming into the door. And as you come in over here to the left, I have a bench which has a hidden, I guess you could say, hidden storage cabinet right underneath it. And so it's just really modular, like I said, and you can really, you know, despite being a tight and compact base, you have so much space to place you know, so much more things inside of here, and just have like a lot of loot boxes per se in one tight confined area. For example, I could, if I wanted to, I could craft, you know, at least 3 to 4, maybe even 5 more boxes underneath here, you know, back to back. Over in the corner here, it's all open for me to, you know, it's all open underneath the watchtower to place items. So I could put multiple boxes here if I really wanted to. And as you can see, I have the bench here, and I have this one kind of tucked away, so it's somewhat hidden. When you come in, you can't really see it. I mean, you see the bench there, but you don't. If you don't look, you don't really see the box per se. But yeah, going on with the tour, coming into the back. This is kind of a little bit of an open area, kind of free area. As you can see right here, I have the drinking well, so you have everything you need right here in this little, you know, in a little tight base, and still have plenty of space to move around. So I have a drinking well here for water. Right here next to it, I was actually building a barbecue grill, which I'm trying to get put together here in a pit. So this really would be like a kitchen / cooking area, I guess, per se. So it's everything you really need, you know, as a solo player. Also here to the right, you know, you can add a little furniture in if you want to. There's a little extra room. I have a table here, you know, just things you can place things on. Food here when you're cooking, you can take, you know, cooked food off the grill, put it over here on the table, and really just personalize it, guys, however you want to. But it's a really neat circular outer design here, which is really cool, and it you know, just gives you a lot of good space to kind of move around. But with that being said, let's take this up to the top level, guys. This is where things gets a little bit more interesting. So as we go up, we see all the watchtowers kind of combined to a really neat kind of I don't know, kind of cascading kind of platform, I guess, arrangement. But as you can see here, you know, this is the main watchtower, which has, you know, 2 levels to it. You can simply, you know, go in this one, look around, have a view around the front of your base here, around the side, and also, you know, you can go up to the top level and just kind of get like a all around look of your entire base, you know, even from the back, the sides, just all the way around. All right, coming back down, there's 2, as you can see, there's 2 watchtowers here, or kind of 2 like stand areas. And as you can see, I don't have roofs on these, and there's a reason to that. And the reason I did not place roofs on it is because when you're up here, it's already kind of tight and confined. You have to move through specific corridors, like so. So I didn't want to restrict the movement up here. So by leaving the watchtower roofs off, you're able to vault over quickly and move across your base, just like that. So it kind of, you know, it's a really neat, you know, little arrangement. It just gives you a little bit more mobility when you're up here. You know, you can get around your base, take cover, drop down, you know, maybe somebody's shooting at you, and just quickly move around your base if you need to. So if I were to, you know, if I were to put the, you know, the roofs on it, I wouldn't be able to move around and have that mobility like that on the top. And as you can see, there's a bit of a gap here in between this tower and tower, but you can easily jump across and get to this one platform over here. So I mean, it's a really mobile upper level where you can quickly just move around, and that was my whole idea of making this top level, just making it really tight and compact, yet mobile and just usable and functional as a base as a whole. Also, guys, another neat thing is on the second level, if you wanted to, you can also, as you can see, you can also store boxes up here in the top. You know, just in case you want to just kind of, I guess, maybe use a little bit more air. I mean, clear the area up in the bottom and just maybe put some stuff up here. You can do that. So you can put some more storage area up here at the top. Also up in the upper areas as well. And just really, you know, just really take advantage of all the space that it provides. Also, like I said, since the base is modular, you can really make it how you want to make it. For example, I could have put, you know, you could put more watchtowers, you know, on this side and just make like a kind of like a quad cube watchtower, you know, platforming area. So I mean, it's really open, and then just open to your imagination, and just really neat when you think about it. All right, guys, coming back right here real quick. There's a little room here. The reason I put this room here is to basically just have an open area where if you wanted to, you could store loot in here without, you know, having it out in the open part of the base on the inside. So, you know, just another extra layer of protection right here. But I mean, you could also place your flag in here if you wanted to. So that kind of, you know, gives you a little extra protection on it as well, since it's, you know, inside the base and inside the door. But you know, of course, any person looking at this this build design knows that, I mean, if you really think about it, you could still get to it if you wanted to. Of course, somebody can come up here and, you know, jump inside of the room from the top. But you know, let's just hope they're not thinking that well. You know, the base design isn't perfect, you know, but it's just an awesome and just creative design, I thought, for a solo player to take advantage of. Alright, guys, another interesting thing about this build as well, even though it's really tight and compact, check this out. I know a lot of people probably ask, well, I mean, I can't get you know, there's no place to park a vehicle. Well, if you happen to have a ATV, guess what? There's actually some space to, bag it in there, man. And there you go. There's a space to store ATV inside the base. And like I said, since we have an open passage here to the left, I mean to the right, I can still get around it, maneuver around, go around the base. You know, there's still plenty of space to move around. So another good thing is it's small and compact, yet it's still functional, like I said. And you can still put vehicles inside of here, at least ATVs. I highly doubt you can get a truck or SUV in here though. Alright, so as a whole, guys, that's pretty much the basis of the whole tour. Just a really neat, tight, compact design. Another benefit about it that I would say is, with the base being so tight and compact, you really don't have to worry about people, you know, jumping into your base via vehicle. Because when you think about it, even if they try, there's really no space for them to really land or even, you know, get a vehicle in. More than likely they'll end up jumping over the base. So that's one good advantage I would say, with it being such a tight and compact design. Also, I would say that it probably took me maybe 3.5 hours to make the entire base. Although it is small, it also requires quite a bit of wood component and wood gathering, just because of the towers themselves. The perimeters it really didn't take long. What really was the most tedious and time consuming part about the build was just making the watchtowers and just you know, gathering all the wood for those. But other than that, it wasn't really that bad. It wasn't nearly as much as my bigger base that I have. But it's definitely doable, and like I said, it's modular, so I mean, you can make yours much smaller than I made mine, and maybe not add as many watchtowers in it, or watchtower bases, and just keep it a little bit more simpler and smaller, and just maybe implement a few of them. Or you can go a little bit further than me and, you know, build it out and make it more modular as you grow. So yeah, guys, I mean, that's it. That's the base. And that's the tour, man. I hope you guys enjoy this build. I hope it inspires you to kind of get out there and make something unique, interesting, and just really let your imagination go wild. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Take care. And I'll see you later. Hey guys, I forgot to mention, if you're interested, I can drop a video of the ground up build of this base, so you can follow if you want to. The full demonstration, just let me know in the comments. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.